Welcome back to What the Face. Glad you're here. Oh, God. So, I've come to the point that I have nothing new. I have nothing new to show you. People are, other companies, other artisans are maybe not producing things. They're not sending me new products because they're just not releasing things. One or two are, but I haven't received anything yet. So I have nothing new to show you, which is why this is going to be a shave of the day video. And you might have seen this particular product that I've used before, but I'm going to just do a shave with it and talk about something that is dear to me other than my wife. It is getting old and being a video gamer. I am an avid video gamer, have been since I was in my 20s, and I've had many consoles. I can't even go through them all. And I have always purchased an Xbox. I've got the first one all the way up to the current one that's available, and I know they're coming out with something new. So do I purchase it? You know, and I'll explain what I mean as I shave. So stay tuned. Don't go away. As I said, we're going to be using this Wet the Face brush. I think we're going to be using this Parthenon, and for the shaving cream, C.O. Bigelow. So let me just wet the face here. I've had about 6 days growth. Alright, let me just put this a little bit on here. I'm going to wet the brush a little bit too. And let's add a little bit to the brush. I'm just adding, what I'm doing is I'm taking some of the shaving soap out and I'm adding it to this wet brush, just putting it into the brush itself. And now I'm going to make circular motions. And that pretty much is creating the lather. And if you never tried this, if you're new to wet shaving and you don't even know what this company is, they've been around for a very long time and they make a great product. And you should at least have a tube of this in your den. This one has eucalyptus and it feels really nice. Speaking of eucalyptus, I have just made a batch of Mr. Warlock for our holiday releases, and that's waiting in the wings, along with some other goodies. So here is the Parthenon, and I gotta make sure, I gotta put these stupid glasses on. Let me just make sure that it's in the right. So let's see. I'm gonna put it on 2. There's just a notch for 2. It's not a number, so it's like between 1 and 3. Right there is the notch. So I'm going to leave it on that. Hopefully this will do the trick. If not, I'll just stop and use a different laser. But getting back to my story, So, with the release of this new Xbox, I will be 60 years old. And when I was 55, I started noticing something when I was playing games. I'm not talking about vision or anything like that. Just my reflexes. You know, I could tell that, you know, I'd come home from work and I eat and then I go play video games. And this was a while back. And I was pretty good, you know. I would stand up to the best of them. You know, you could tell that I was playing like young kids because they have like a chat feature, and they would rank each other out, and they had, you know, young voices. They sound like little kids, so you know you're playing like a 12-year-old. Could even be younger, who knows? And they were damn good. You know, these kids were great. But I was pretty much keeping up. And then, you know, 5 years later, my reflexes are not as fast as theirs. And they'll never be as fast as theirs. Ever again. As much as I practice, I noticed that it's just not possible to achieve that ever again. So it's kind of depressing, but the question is, do I purchase a new Xbox? Because really, how many more years do I have left to do this? You know, do I see myself playing, I guess, video games when I am in my 70s? I might not even know who I am in my 70s. So, you know, it is what it is. A little depressing. But that's the reality of life. Nothing lasts forever. And the reality of the shave is not bad at all. It's doing a great job. Okay. Pretty good shave. Woo! Wow, eucalyptus, you can feel it. It's really nice. It's very refreshing for a summer shave. Highly recommend it. And let's see, I think I have Mr. Warlock here. So I'll just, it's the unlabeled bottle that I always talk about, because it is. And this has eucalyptus and menthol in it. It's just so nice. And there you have it. A great shape. Sorry for the squinting, but you know, Mr. Warlock. there's my story. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I'm having a great time right now, playing online with, I'm a Battlefield nut when it comes to that program and all its variations. I've had the first one all the way up to number 5, which is the current version, and I know in 2021 they're going to be releasing something again. So I probably will be getting that for either this platform that I'm on or maybe the new one. But I am having some great fun. It's very frustrating, but I'm still having fun, so who knows, I might get it or I might not. But I had a great shave. I hope you have a great shave, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.